Welcome, everyone. What an incredible evening. And I am so excited to be here with you. My name is Liz Perkins. I'm calling in from Salt Lake City, Utah. And I have the distinct honor and pleasure to introduce you to the amazing woman that is going to be presenting tonight. Now, I got to meet her a few months back in November, actually, it was. I remember the exact moment that I met you, Dr. J, coming in from walking down the hallway, meeting you in Las Vegas, and it was such an amazing experience. And boy, it just left an impression on me. You are such an amazing woman, an incredible person. Your heart, you just wear your heart on your sleeve. You're like the biggest hearted person that I've ever met, and just the most God-centered woman. I just feel so blessed to know you. And this is your debut here with Nilo Life. Like I said, I got the Nilo gear, but you got the bling. She's bringing the incredible bling message tonight. But you just need to prepare yourselves for this incredible woman who will bring you a message like I don't know anybody else who can do it like her. But I truly feel blessed to be here tonight with her and, of course, the amazing Larry Lane. So the beautiful Dr. J, take it away.
Whoa, Lizzie, how do I follow an introduction like that as I'm trying to figure out my screen here? Thank you so much. It was an absolute joy and pleasure to meet you back in Vegas. And I will tell you, we became fast friends. We certainly did. And I am so glad to call you my sister. And I am delighted to be here tonight. Can you all see my screen? Let me know. Can you see my
You are
screen?
good. Looks
Yes, you're
fantastic.
good.
Excellent. Well, welcome everybody. Greetings and salutations is usually like how I start out. My name is Dr. Ethel James Cooper, strategically known as Dr. J, and I am certainly delighted that you have decided to take the time to extend to us the gift of your time and attention. So again, I say thank you. I do want to let you know that this is a two-part presentation, and I'm going to invite you to get a pen and a piece of paper. And as we go through this powerfully impactful presentation, I want you to jot down your questions, your comments, your thoughts, or anything perhaps that you'll need to get clarity on to take back to the person that invited you to this amazing presentation to help you make an informed decision. Additionally, at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to write down something at the top of your piece of paper. And that is, I want you to write down this question: do I value trust? Do I value transparency? And do I value transformation? And if that is you, ladies and gentlemen, and you believe and appreciate any of these, then I'm going to tell you that you are in the right place at the right time. And I'm going to take the liberty to ask for your undivided attention. And so who are we, ladies and gentlemen? Nilo Life, teach, travel, and transform. Nilo Life provides an exclusive lifestyle membership that compounds positive, high peak experiences by unifying communities and transforming lives. Guess what? One life at a time. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have to tell you, I met these three individuals or these gentlemen about 1 year ago. And in that time, I will tell you, I have witnessed the epitome of leadership. They have pure hearts, they have pure motives, and are always positioning and posturing themselves to do more, to leave an indelible print on the hearts and minds of those that they meet. And together, they have an extensive background in their respective industries. Nick Sorensen, with 14 years in finance and investing, who has had a lifelong passion for improving the lives of those less fortunate in and out of the United States and changing the world one person at a time. And then we have our president, Eric Allen, with 14 years in the relationship building and marketing industry. He has an insatiable desire to live a life that his wife and his children can be proud of, and to be a living, walking, breathing example of a God-fearing, integral man. And then I have one of the Wonder Twins, Larry Lane, ladies and gentlemen, with 35 years in network marketing and his massive, intricate knowledge of compensation and revenue plans. Plus, ladies and gentlemen, he puts himself, or we put him, ladies and gentlemen, in the seat of expert. And he works hard to ensure that everyone who believes in this vision will always win, will always earn, and will always grow. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's exciting to say to you that collectively we have a whopping 63 years of proven experience at the helm of Nilo Life. And I present to you the founders of Nilo Life, Nick Sorensen, Eric Allen, and Larry Lane. And collectively, we stand flat-footed and firm on our core values. And what are our core values, you may be asking? Our core values are trust, transparency, and transformation. What are we talking about? We're talking about trust in the process, trust in the product, trust in the people, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, we trust in God. We also talk about transparency, transparency in our communication, transparency in our decision making, transparency in the good, the bad, the right, the wrong, the ugly, the mistakes, or in the indifferent. And ladies and gentlemen, we know this for certain, and that is that transparency is what makes any business thrive and ensure loyalty and longevity. And transformation, ladies and gentlemen, is key and it is critical. Transformation in your thought processes, transformation in the way you travel, transformation in your finances, and most importantly, transformation in leadership, and of course, transformation in you. So then, Nilo Life, what do we have? We have an incredible mission statement. And our mission statement describes what makes our organization distinct and different from our competitors. It defines our guiding principles, and it unites us globally around a common purpose. And here it is. Nilo Life, we are nurturing excellence, living optimally. Nilo Life is dedicated to excellence in every aspect of life, offering unparalleled lifestyle experiences, immersive travel adventures, valued price premium products, and expert financial trading solutions to help our members live optimally and achieve global success. Well, ladies and gentlemen, then what do we have after this? We have to put you at the center. Why owe you? And I want you to think about this for a second. Why should you owe you? Well, we've taken the guest out of that and we put you smack dab in the center of our business through our advanced AI technology. You are at the forefront of our global ecosystem. And so the forefront of what you may be asking, well, I'm certainly glad that you asked. The forefront of our Nilo Lifestyle membership. It is the membership that keeps on growing. Our membership includes something for everyone, no matter where you are. And in a moment, I'm going to expand on all of those benefits. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, we have Nilo everything. Nilo Life Travel, Nilo Life Trips for the USA currently, Nilo Life Streaming, Nilo Life Shops, and Nilo Life E-Trade. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you may be asking, what does this all mean? Well, I'm going to share with you, and I'm glad that you asked. Well, when asked what people would do with their lives if there were no limits, overwhelmingly, ladies and gentlemen, the answer is travel. And so what we've done, we've made travel exactly how it should be, and that is accessible. It is affordable and it is fun. Accessible because you'll have your own very own stress-free and easy travel portal. And inside that travel portal, we've made it incredibly affordable. And of course, by affordable, I mean you have direct access to insider rates on hotels, resorts, cruises, car rentals, vacation rentals, and more. And ladies and gentlemen, we've even included entertainment discounts for those of us that are inside the United States of America. And this is what we mean when we say insider prices. We mean better prices, net pricings for not just one, but for everyone. That means you have access to the most competitive rates in the industry. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have our vacation weeks. And I don't know about you, but a week-long vacation at an affordable price is definitely hard to come by. But here in Nilo Life, our vacation weeks gives you exclusive access to vacation rentals for 40 to 75% less than public prices. So ladies and gentlemen, just imagine going to Grand Villa Resort in Orlando, Florida, and staying 7 nights. The public price, if you look it up anywhere, is a minimum of $721. But we are excited and delighted to tell you that in our proprietary portal, ladies and gentlemen, is only going to cost you $289. And at that price, ladies and gentlemen, you can afford to stay 2 weeks. And I'm excited about that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I call the creme de la creme, our Nilo Life Trips. This is where it all counts and where it all matters as far as I'm concerned. Not only do we receive VIP treatment that will change the way you think about vacations, where it includes a host, airport transfers, excursions, private receptions, pillow gifts, and much more fun and surprises. But ladies and gentlemen, we have Nilo Life trips for everyone, where you are able to have adventure trips, family trips, make a difference trips. I want you to make note of that. Cruise trips, inspirational trips, singles trips. Ladies and gentlemen, we have it all. And I am proud to say that our very first Nilo trip is already scheduled. Our very first Nilo trip is coming up October 17th through the 21st to the 5-star resort Riviera Maya. It's 5 days, 4 nights stay, all-inclusive luxury resort. You have pool and ocean view rooms with 1 or 2 bedroom beds in the room, round trip airport transfers from Cancun airport to the hotel. We have our VIP welcome reception, hot and cold canopies, the farewell dance parties, the welcome dance parties, and ladies and gentlemen, we most importantly will make these trips our make a difference portion of the Nilo trip. And because I'm currently working to put together a half-day Nilo Life Impact event at one of the local orphanages or shelters where we can teach, train, and transform for the day for those in the community from our very own time, talent, and treasure. It will not be a, hey, look at what I did day, but rather an event to encourage, empower, uplift, and impact men and women and children in the local community and leave the indelible imprint in their community, their heart, and their mind that, guess what? Nilo Life cares. And so in the words of Eric Allen or Dr. Seuss, oh, the places you'll go. Check off more of your bucket list destinations with Nilo Life trips. The places, what places? Well, trips to Tahiti, perhaps maybe Dubai, or even Thailand, and even the Maldives. Ladies and gentlemen, we can go there at rock bottom prices with first class treatment. And introducing our Nilo Life streaming, this benefit is also near and dear to my heart because I actually am accredited and certified to teach 76 subjects akin to these that you see on your screen. So not only do you want to be able to travel, not only do we want you to be able to travel and explore the world and check off things from your travel bucket list, but we also want you to maximize the benefits of a growth mindset. And with a growth mindset, we understand that upskilling and becoming the best person you can be is equally as important. And according to information presented at the recent World Economic Forum from Life Skills Stories, the top skills for 2025 include leadership and social influence, resilience, stress tolerance and flexibility, active learning and learning strategies, complex problem solving, creativity, critical thinking. And so knowing this and much more, Nilo Life has and will continue to partner with the world's top experts and thought leaders to continuously ready you to do life and do it with excellence. So included in your Nilo Life streaming, you will get world-class training in goal setting, money management, relationships, health and wellness, communication, and ladies and gentlemen, according to George Bernard Shaw, communication is everything. It'll make or break. Understanding that there are no I's in teamwork, entrepreneurship, time management. Peter Drucker says that if we do not manage our time, then nothing can be managed. Emotional intelligence. I love this topic. Let me tell you, your IQ will get you in the door, but it is your EQ that will keep you there, and much, much more. And so what are we going to do? We will curate this knowledge for you in what we call our library. And if there is a speaker or an expert that you want to see more or less of, then we will have them back or not, because we want you to remember that you are at the very center of our business plan. And introducing, ladies and gentlemen, our Nilo Life Shop, where you will have member-only access to premium lifestyle products at wholesale member pricing with completely organic and safe ingredients. And that is coming very, very soon. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I have just shared with you the beauty of nurturing excellence, living optimally. And you may be thinking by now that this is going to cost you an arm and a leg. And I submit to you that we meant what we said when we said it is accessible and it is affordable. Your membership includes Nilo Life Travel, Nilo Life Trips, Nilo Life Streaming, Nilo Life Shop, and Nilo Life Trade as shown here on your screen. And all of these phenomenal benefits are yours for a whopping $59 a month. Yes, you heard me correctly. It is absolutely unheard of. And we invite you to begin your journey to all of the places you will go that you have ever dreamed of. And we are extremely proud and excited to be able to offer this fabulous list of benefits for such a nominal monthly fee. And ladies and gentlemen, guess what else? We have our Nilo referral program, which I think is extremely phenomenal because when you purchase a Nilo Life membership, you have the ability to refer it to others. And when you get your own membership, you'll get your own membership for free when you refer at least 3 of your friends who acquire a membership. And they also have to maintain an active monthly subscription. But what I say, ladies and gentlemen, that if it's free, then it is definitely for me. And we want you to know this is only for customers, not for our affiliates. Now, remember I said that this is a 2-part presentation. Well, for those of you who want to earn while you learn and while you travel, then I'm going to shift gears here because this is, in fact, the money-making portion of the presentation. And as I always say, this might be for you and it might not be for you. And I take it another step further and say this may be your cup of tea and it may not be your cup of tea. But I have the esteemed pleasure of bringing forward one of our co-founders who I said has 35 years of intricate knowledge of the compensation plan and revenue plans. And he's going to take us through part 2 of the presentation. And that is none other than Larry Lane. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Larry Lane. And I will be in the background helping him along. But ladies and gentlemen, take it away, Larry.
Hey, Dr. J, incredible job for your first presentation. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. So everybody, Dr. J just went over our value and our $59 membership. So I want to take you a little bit through the compensation because as a community, you're going to help us grow this membership around the world. And we are absolutely going to reward you for that. So to become a Nilo Life affiliate for the first year, you're going to come in for the $59 for your membership. And for that first year, it's going to be $20. And what we're going to ask you to do is we're going to give that second $20. We're going to have a special for the whole first year. That second $20, we're going to have you give that to a charity of your choice. We're going to have some in the back office as well that you can actually give to. But this is going to include your affiliate membership is going to include trainings, development, professional websites, and tools. You can see by our branding and what we've already got out there, we are going to make this so easy for you guys to share it and duplicate. We're going to have weekly and monthly commissions, promotions, and incentives to help you build your business. So go ahead, Dr. J. So this is just a couple of the biggest industries in the world. And I'm proud to say that, we are going to have in the Nilo Life Shop, we're going to have the nutrition. We're probably going to have the skincare as well, weight loss, but we're really focused on our travel. That's going to be here in the United States and globally around the world. And we also introduced our life trading, which we went over that this morning. That is going to be just for our people outside of the United States, so all of our global markets. But look right here, travel is $3.2 trillion in that industry each year. The trading is actually $7.2 trillion per day. So I like the fact that we have this $59 membership. We are going to make it power packed with so much value. And we've got so many of these categories that you're going to be able to be a part of for that $59 per month. So we're going to go ahead to the next slide, Dr. J. So these are going to be the 7 ways that we actually pay you in our unified global pay plan. And we do pay up to 70% payout. When I got together with Eric and Nick, I said, look, we want to make sure that the people helping us build this community, they're making the most money, because we know if we're paying you every possible penny we can, you are not going to be looking elsewhere. So I'm going to go over the 7 ways that you're going to get paid at Nilo Life. The first one is going to be our starter bonus. So when someone comes in for the $59 plus the $20 for the first year, that's going to be $79 total to become an affiliate and start the business. We're going to give you a $25 starter bonus. Those are going to be paid every single week. We also have our unified bonus, which is absolutely incredible with duplication. Those are going to be $75. They will also pay weekly. I'm going to break down exactly what that unified bonus is and how to earn that. We have our unified build. That's our community build bonus. That's going to be paid monthly. We have our CAB bonus, which is our customer acquisition bonus, which is what Dr. J was sharing with you when someone comes in for $59. If you bring that customer in, you're going to earn $25 if that is your direct customer, and then it will also pay $9 and $6. So that's a 3-tier CAB bonus. We have our customer loyalty program, which is all the customers that came in through you, and also down we have a 5-level unilevel. So every time customers are purchasing things in the Life store, you're going to benefit from that as well. I'm going to break that down. We have a check match. This is the thing I'm probably the most proud of at rewarding people who are building the business. We have our check match. I'm going to break that one down. And then we also have our global pools. So that is our 7 ways. And now we're going to go into some of these and break them down a little bit for you. So our starter bonus is very easy. Again, when someone comes in for $79 and becomes an affiliate, you're going to earn that $25 starter bonus. So in this scenario, I brought in Bob. Bob came in to do the business. I got my $25 starter bonus. And then Bob went out. Bob shared it with Sue and John. They both came in as affiliates. And Bob got the $50 bonus, $25 for each of those as his starter bonus. So that one pays every single week. This is our unified bonus. I'm going to spend a little bit more time on this one because this one really helps duplicate. You know, a lot of times when you come into a business, your sponsor sometimes doesn't help you, or you try to reach out to them and they're just not available. So this is a unified bonus that we really want people, when you bring somebody into our community, we want you to help them get unified in the community. You're going to hear us talk about unity and unified. That is what this does. It plugs people into the community. So if I bring in Bob, again, Bob came in for $79. I got my yellow right there, that yellow, I got my starter bonus for $25. But now I have 30 days from the time that I signed Bob up to go out and help Bob get unified because he's my personal. Now, what does that mean? That means in the first 30 days, I'm going to help Bob bring in 2 personal people. I didn't say I'm going to do it for Bob. I said I'm going to plug in with Bob and we're going to connect with some people and I'm going to help him bring in 2 personal people. And then as soon as we help those 2 each bring in 2, now Bob is unified. That means as Bob's sponsor, if we did that within 30 days, I'm going to get a $75 unified bonus. Now you go out, you bring in Dr. J. Dr. J first comes in for $79. You're going to get that $25 starter bonus. And now I would go help Dr. J get unified. She brings in her 2 people who each bring in 2 people. I get that $75 unified bonus. Now let's look at Bob just really quick. I want to look at this example. So Bob got unified, but now Bob has personally brought in Sue and John, okay? So now as Sue and John's sponsor, Bob is going to reach out to Sue and John. He's going to help Sue, who's already got her 2 people. He's going to help her go get those 2 who each get 2. Now Bob is going to get that $75 unified bonus, and he already made the 25 for Sue, so that's his 100. Now Bob is going to reach out to John, who's already brought in his 2. He's going to help John get unified because Bob sponsored John, and now he's going to get another $75 bonus. This is going to duplicate your community. It's going to help your people get plugged in and have success, and they're going to continue to grow with us. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Now we have a community build. This is a 2x16 global community build. We have people coming in from all over the world. So when you come into the community, it starts with you as the number 1 position, and then you're going to have 2 people on your next line. You can keep going forward, Dr. J. And then it will be 4 people, 8 people, 16, 32. Now, if your 2x16 community, if your 2x16 community fills in completely full, it would be 131,000 people would be in your total 2x16 community. Now, what we're going to do, every single person that comes into your community, whether you put them there or they fall from above, if you have someone in your community, every single month, they'll be paying that $59 membership fee. So we're going to give you $1 per person every single month for everybody that's in your community. Now, as you start to rank up in the revenue plan, you can actually earn not just $1 per person, you can earn all the way up to $1.47 per person for everybody in your community. Now, let's say it took you a year and you actually filled in your entire 2x16 community. That would be 131,000 people. So at $1.47 per person, just the community bonus alone could pay you around $195,000 per month. This is just the community matrix bonus. So now we're going to get into the most exciting part. Well, I will say on the next slide right here. So let's stop for 1 second. So this is a global build. We've already got teams in Vietnam that are building. We've already got teams in China. We've got teams in Brazil. We've got Canada. We've got Mexico. We've got the United States. We're all over the world, which is why you see all these amazing flags. So this is very important because a lot of people say, well, $59 a month. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to help people take care of that $59 a month. So if you come in to the community build, even if you don't sign up a single person, we're going to give you 5 tiers that you can actually earn on with no personal sponsorships. So what that would mean is the 2 people on the 2 line, that would be $1 and $1. The next 4, $1, $1, $1, $1. The 8 would be 8. That would be $8 on that line. But it's very important. The 16 line, we're going to give you 5%, which means everybody that lands on that 16 line in your community, you're going to get $3 per person. So if this were to fill in, and we're even going to drop down and give you the 32 level at $1 per person. So if this were to fill in from people building above you or whatever, you would earn $94 without a single sponsorship. So that is more than enough to cover your $59 membership fee each month. We did this for retention. We really, myself, Eric, and Nick, we thought of for 35 years, there's always been, oh, you go build and there's a gotcha. We tried to fix all the gotchas right out of the gate. So this is a retention gotcha that you don't have to worry about. But I promise you, if you go out and start sharing it with your personal people, the matching bonuses can change your life. So go ahead, Dr. J. Thank you so much. So this is the most exciting part to me, and so many leaders from around the world are loving our matching bonus. I've always loved a matching bonus because if I bring people into the business and I help them be successful, I should be rewarded for that. So 20% to your personal affiliate. So if I sponsor Dr. J and Dr. J is making $10,000 a month in her community bonus, I would make 20% of that. I would make $2,000 just because I brought in Dr. J. But we actually go down many more levels than that. We go 20% for your personals, whatever they're making in the community matrix each month, and then it goes 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. A lot of companies will give you 50% on level 1. That's your personal sponsorships. That's always going to be your smallest level. But then by the time you get down to level 4 and level 5, where you could have hundreds or eventually thousands of matches, usually they'll give you a very low 2%. We balance that out. So we're 20, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So it's absolutely incredible. I'm going to give you one example. I'm almost done, and I'm going to give it back to the amazing Dr. J to close us out. So let's go to the one example of how this match can work. Okay, so if you come in, and let's say you brought in 10 people at $79. So that's a $79 global business. So 10 people come in, and let's say on average, they were earning $150 each in the community monthly bill. That would be $1,500 times 20% because I personally brought them in. That would be an extra $300 I'd be making each month just off my 10 personals. Now, let's say that those 10 each went out and brought in just 2 people. Why is 2 people important? Because we're getting the entire community unified. So we're helping everybody get their 2 who get 2 who get 2. So let's say that the 20 people each brought in 2. Now we've got 20 people on that second tier of matches. 20 times $150 that the 20 people are making. That's now $3,000. And on this tier, I'm going to get 10%. So that's another $300. And then I don't know why I can't see my percentages, but basically if it went down by 2, so now the 40 people, they would each get $150 check. And then that would be $6,000 they'd be making. That would be another 10%. That would be $600 on this level. The 40 each got 2. That's 80 people at the $150 for all 80. $12,000. That's 10% on this level. That's another $1,200. And then the last one is if they just duplicated by 2, 160 people earning $150. That's $24,000 on this 5th tier of my matches. I'm getting 10% 10%, that's $2,400. That is a total of $4,800 if I just brought in 10 and they each brought in 2. But I will promise you this, $150 in matrix checks, there's going to be many, 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 many checks that are bigger than $150. So this is a low-end example of what this match can really, really bring you. So Dr. J, I'll just tell everybody, you know, it is our goal here for $59 a month for this lifetime global membership. We are going to pack this with value. We are going to continue as we grow this community around the world. We're going to bring more and more and more value to that $59. We want to give you a chance to share a community. Think about Sam's Club. Think about Costco's. Those are membership clubs. They do not make money off what people are buying in that store. They make money off the membership. So what our promise to you, if you help us build this life membership around the world, we are going to reward you for that. So, and it's going to get better and better and better. I think we have now been open for 6 days, Dr. J, and I think our website is in 80 different languages. That is powerful. So Dr. J, I am so proud of you. You know I love you. You did an incredible job. I'm going to turn it back over to you to close us out. Thank you so much.
Wow. Well, Larry, you have done a phenomenal job and you made it true. You are an expert in this area. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue and we're going to the point where we're going to wrap up here, we want you to know that as a Nilo Life affiliate, you have rights. And we have what we call our Nilo Life co-creation agreement. And the thing that I love is this, that our top priority is authenticity and transparency. We're going to share in the revenue plan so that you will be paid on time, ladies and gentlemen, not one time, but every time. You're able to participate in the fund incentives and to work with you to uplift our local communities. You'll have a real peace of mind when you partner with us in corporate. You are our voice, our eyes, our ears in the field, and we promise to be reasonable to give you notices if there are going to be any major changes. And of course, we submit to the lifelong adherence to our core values of trust, transparency, and transformation. And so I'm going to say, let's protect this house, because one thing that I know in one of my favorite books, it says that a house divided against itself cannot stand. And so we're going to ask that you will do the same, that you will respect and protect this house by respecting others, by valuing the overflow. You hear people refer to it as spillover. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it is overflow. And if you know anything about me, you will understand that. Ethical recruiting, respect for autonomy, authenticity over hype. We would rather give you the truth as opposed to give you some fluff. All right. We want you to have an abundance mindset, which is why we have that Nilo Life streaming. And then we want you to have a collaborative spirit to foster an environment where members and affiliates are able to come together and be successful. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we invite you to become a Nilo affiliate. Just remembering that it is only $20 for your first year, and we're going on that honor system for you to be able to spend that other $20 and donate it to the charity of your choice, and let us know who you supported so that we can keep a record of that and let the world know that Nilo Life is here to stay. Plus your $59 membership. In our pre-launch rate, it is only a whopping $79. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say, let's co-create a better world together, because co-creation is about bringing things into being together, forming them out of nothing, and together we make, we build, we establish, we maintain, and we nurture, ladies and gentlemen, excellence while living optimally inside of this amazing global community. We're using this proven simple technique and system of success to help you leverage all of the time zones around the world to reach whatever financial goals that you have. We invite you to co-create with us. And we say tonight, ladies and gentlemen, let's go Nilo. So go back to the amazing person that literally thought the world of you and took the time to invite you to be at the dawning of a new and improved opportunity where we nurture excellence and we live optimally to produce the best life now. We want to say thank you so much for the gift of your time and the opportunity to serve you with excellence. I am Dr. J. God bless you and good night. Lizzie, I'm turning it back over to you. Thank you so much for everything. God bless you.
Thank you, Liz. Thanks, Dr. J.
Two. Fantastic. You guys are fantastic. What a great team you make. Thanks, everyone. Get back to the person who invited you. We appreciate
All right,
you.
Jay.
Thanks so much.